Hi everyone, Kathy here from Dirty Booty Soaps, and we're back to another soap video before I take a quick break before the holiday rush starts. Today we're doing a soap in the tall skinny mold from Bramble today, and I do have a video where I show how I line the mold, and I'll link you to that up above so you can go check out how to line this mold, because sometimes they're a little tricky. Is they don't come with an insert, like a silicone insert, but anyway, I figured out a way that works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. So today I'm doing a tall skinny soap. Like I said, I am doing this in the Indian Sandalwood fragrance from Bramble. Smells very exotic, very nice fragrance. So I have never used this before. It has 0% vanillin in it, so technically it should not discolor. So I'm not going to color the white portion of my soap, but I am going to do a little bit of swirls in there, and for that I've got some of this beautiful, like a teal color, azure blue is what it's called. And I also used azure blue, but I mixed it with a couple other things. I mixed it with some purple, black, and super sparkle copper for this one, just to kind of get a different kind of exotic-y look. And then I'm also going to use some of the copper sparkle. So I'm going to pour some of my soap once I get it to a light trace in each of these. I'm going to do my colors in there. We'll pour the white, and then we will swirl in some of our colors. That's the plan, man. So I'm going to put this off to the side for a second while I mix my soap here. Just going to set this off to the side here. Maybe not. Maybe here. I've got my lye sitting over here. I poured my lye water early this morning, so it's like really cool now. So we'll get that in there. There we go. Set that back over there. Give that a little stir with my other spatula. I think this fragrance would be good for men and women. It is a kind of an exotic, you know, kind of a fragrance. So I'm going to get this to a light trace here. Hurt my blender. Hopefully I'll be able to do some texturing on the top. Anyway, I think that's good. Good for now, because I want to be able to pour some off into my little cups over here. Set that there. Hopefully we'll get a nice swirl. I'm going to take my little spoons out for a second. You know what? I forgot to put my fragrance in. We'll pour that back. And get my fragrance in there. You know, I did that the other day making bath bombs. I made all these bath bombs and forgot to put my fragrance in. So they ended up being unscented bath bombs, because I didn't remember till I was done. Silly me. Anyway, we'll pour that in. I think I'll mix this by hand. So we'll give it a good stirring. I just got done with Labor Day holiday. We had a bunch of family over for kind of a open house, not open house, kind of a housewarming slash family get together, which was really nice. We had lots of fun with little Miss Emma swimming in the pool, and we got the underwater camera out, so she was videoing herself underwater, and her uncle and my husband, and they were having a grand old time. It's always fun to see the grandchildren, you know, the grandchild. Alright, so we got this mixed pretty good, I think. Glad I remembered that. That would have really sucked had I poured it in the mold. At least I remembered on the first cup. Okay, so set that there. Okay, so now I'm going to pour some off. Oh, holy mess maker. Holy mess maker. It's not easy to pour out of this bowl, that's for sure. All right, I think that's good. Let me clean up my little mess on the table here. Always good to have plenty of paper towels sitting around. And I always keep a roll right by me. So if you haven't been on our Facebook lately, we've been doing what I'm calling the daily box, where I sell one box a day of a whole bunch of my product for $20. And it's been going very well. We're going to take a break from that on Thursday and then resume back up on Sunday, September 16th, I believe. So you might want to check that out. It's a heck of a deal. So there's that. We'll put the copper in here. I love this copper sparkle. You can really see the sparkles in the soap. It's really, really a pretty color. And then we'll pour the dark one in here. And we'll see how this looks when we get going. Just make sure we're still nice and fluid here. And we'll get these mixed. It's really nice, a dark, kind of an indigo color that one turned out to be. Really pretty. You can see that. Really nice color. And you can see the sparkles in that as well, because there is a little bit of the copper sparkle in there, which this is a nice color, this coppery sparkle. And then we've got our azure blue. Mix this up really well. And then we'll pour. So I'm going to bring my mold over. And you can see that pretty well. Yeah. So I'm going to pour my white, pretty much all of it. I will save the scrapings to put on top. Doesn't sound nice, does it? Scrapings. Anyway, we'll start with this dark. Right here, I'm going to hold it up somewhat high and hope I hit. Bring it down lower. Scrape it out a bit. We'll leave some of these for a little bit on the top. And do the same thing with our copper. Like so. And we'll add this beautiful as your blue. Very Mediterranean kind of a color. Really pretty. And then I've got my little swirly tool. So we'll give it a good swirl here. Hopefully a good swirl. And a swirly tool. There you are. So we'll go down one side and kind of just start bringing it up, going around and round and round. And down a little and go back the other way. We'll see, hopefully that turns into something pretty. Set that there. And then I'll scrape the rest of this white, or I should say not white, but it's uncolored soap. And I know I'm going to get in your way again of the camera. I apologize. But this is my best angle to scrape my bowl out. So just kind of gently onto the top. Trying not to make a mess. Oh, I also wanted to mention, I did start a subscription box listing over on Etsy. So I don't know if any of you like subscription boxes, but this is like the good time of the year to do something like that, especially, you know, for buying Christmas presents, holiday gifts, what have you. It's a good way to get stocked up on some of that stuff. You get 5 different products of mine in each box. They ship the end of September, October, November, well, depending on when you order. You know, if you don't order till October, you'll get October, November, and December. So they ship at the end of the month. And anyway, it's one price, pays for all 3 months. Just going to try and get, I don't think I'm going to texture. I think I'm just going to do a little swirly on the top. And we'll go from there. I don't have a lot of this like darker color. Anyway, that'll look cool. Some of the copper. Down the middle. Like so. And we'll even throw, well, no, we're not going to get anything out of there. As I say, we'll add a little bit of the colors and the oils, but there's not much left. So I'm going to grab my little swirly stick here, and we'll do some swirlies. Get some of this back down in there. Okay, so go like that around the top. I'll go around the edge a few times, and you know what, maybe we'll drag it up and back. I never know what I want to do. Anyway, I think we'll stop after this. I think that looks like a good color combination for Indian sandalwood. At least I think so. We'll bring you down for a closer look here. I'm not glittering the top of this, so it's going to stay as is. But look, you can just see that the glitter kind of in the copper color. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to wipe down my edges here and then put the lid on. We'll put this to bed for a while, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll cut it. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back and we're ready to take our Indian sandalwood out of the mold and cut it. I'm really pleased with the top and how it kept the beautiful color. So we'll see what happened on the inside. I love this mold because once you line it and then you just slip the bottom out and your soap drops down. Usually comes out fairly easy. Oh, this is not behaving very easy for me, so we'll lift it up. As I usually it drops right down, but go ahead, figure, you know, I jinxed myself by saying how easy it was going to come out. Anyway, we'll get it out of the paper here. Freezer paper makes a wonderful mold liner. I'll just put that off to the side. And we'll see what we have on the inside here. I have a couple of these bars already spoken for by my daughter. She saw the pictures online and said, I want some just from the top. So hopefully the bottom's just as beautiful. Oh, so I sliced the end off, and this is what we have on the inside of the end slice. Love it. Love those colors. Just gorgeous. So let's see what we have on the rest of it. I'm going to make good sized slices here. Get these over to the side. And down. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those swirls. Look at the colors. Just gorgeous. I think this is going to be a new favorite of mine. Just from the color combination, the way the swirls are. Another slice. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I could have actually, seems like I don't have a lot of copper showing in that, which I'm surprised. I should have had more copper. But it is beautiful. Oops, I got shadows going on in here, and I'm trying to get you good shots here. Anyway, they just look gorgeous. So 2 of these bars I'm taking to visit my daughter, and she can finish curing them on her shelf. She says she has a craft room right off of her bedroom, so they do look beautiful. I just love it when a plan comes together. Okay, you can see this, hopefully you can see the sparkles. We'll come in for a flyby. And I will put these as a pre-order on Etsy, which will probably ship after the end of September. Isn't that gorgeous? Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I might get 2 more slices out of this. And it smells awesome also. I love that swirl. Almost looks like a dragon, you know, with the neck coming up and the head and the ears. I don't know. That one's kind of cool. That one is kind of cool. So we'll trim this last slice. Just get the end off of there. That didn't go very well. Let me try this. Hard to trim that end. Helps if it was in there. Here we go. There we go. Oh, another dragon slice. See, it looks like a dragon. Very cool. Very cool. All right, so let's save those little trimmings. And we'll bring you down for close-up view. Just laying these out. Here's my little end slice. Wipe my hands off or I'll have traces all over my phone. But I love, love, love the way this turned out. I love the color combinations. And the way that some of these slices look like dragons. Look like they're facing each other. Here, we'll bring them together. Ooh, is that cool or what? It's very cool. They turned out awesome. My camera quit on me there for a second. But anyway, these guys look like they're facing each other. Isn't that awesome? They look like they're dragons just fighting to the death or something. Very Lord of the Rings-ish or something, you know. Looks really cool. So those I'll probably give to my daughter. These ones I will put as a pre-order in our Etsy shop. So you guys can fight over those. And there's my little end slice. And I've got some shavings here as well. So those are mine. I always get the dregs. But anyway, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, hit subscribe. And you'll be notified whenever a new video pops up. Check us out over on Instagram and Facebook at Dirty Booty Soaps. And check out our Etsy shop as well. I'll link you in the box below to everything there. And anyway, we'll catch you on the next video. Probably be after the 16th of September. Until then, catch up on some of our old ones. You know, browse our videos. You'll find some holiday ones in there as well. If you go back far enough. But until the next time, we'll catch you on the next video. Bye for now.